Hey guys, it's Gabby. For today's video, I partnered up with Azurebeauty. We're going to be trying out their new fall nail polish kit. And yes, this is regular nail polish. You don't need a lamp or anything. In this kit, you get 8 different nail polish colors, top coat, lint-free wipes, and nail polish remover. And you guys, these colors, I just love a good color palette. And this is the most just fall vibes. You cannot argue with me. Like, look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. But I'm going to swatch these, try them out, do some mix and match manis, and of course some nail art. So getting right into it, these nail polishes don't have names, but they do have the number, so I'll put that on the screen for you, which I realize most kits are like that in general, which can make it a little difficult because I'll use one color from a kit and you guys are like, oh, what color is that? And I'm like, oh, it's 432 from this random kit on Amazon, which I realize is not helpful. But anyways, I was really surprised because these are all Crelly formulas. So basically, if you don't know what a Crelly is, it is in between a jelly sheer shade and your normal cream polish. And these have been growing on me lately, I will admit. And I think it's just because you have two options. You can just apply one coat and have that sheer look, or you can throw on a second coat and have that deeper cream color. For every color, I applied 2 coats. If you have longer nails though, you may want a third coat. Again, it just depends how deep you want that color to be. I was really happy with this formula, you guys. Each one smoothed out really nicely and was easy to apply. And this is my first time using their nail polish actually, because before I've used their dip powder multiple times and I really like it, but I wasn't sure how this would be, and I was pleasantly surprised. There is one glitter in this kit, which you're seeing right now. First coat, pretty sheer. Second coat, it does build up a little bit, but you can still see your nails. So if you don't like that look, you could just sponge this on. I personally wouldn't sponge this on though. It is an option, like I said, but I think this looks better just over your nail having that sheer look, or you can put this on as a topper. So just painting one coat over any of these colors would look really nice. And this is the first mix and match mani. These colors just paired so well together. And I like it because you can mix and match all of these colors really and get different looks with them. And it's just a nice little mix and match. It's simple, but it still adds something without having to do too much. You know what I mean? And then for the other mix and match mani, I'm using the other 4 colors. So I did separate it by the cool tone and the warm tone. I thought that would look nice. But again, you can really do whatever you want with these colors. There is one shade, number 80. This one has a little holographic glitter running through it. So I do like that you can really break it up into sets. I don't know if it's just me seeing that, but I think that just works really well with this kit. And again, just a classic fall mani. I'm curious which one you like better, because at first I was like sold on the warm tone, but now I think I really like the cool tone too. I don't know. Moving on to the nail art, I wanted to keep this easy and just this whole video in general very beginner friendly, and I thought this was the perfect look. So we're gonna start off with a sheer base. I applied 1 coat of 53 and I let that dry completely, and then you're gonna need a makeup sponge. So once you have your makeup sponge, you're gonna pick some colors. I went with 55, the same base color 53, and then 58, and I'm just applying blobs. Literally there's no technique here, just blobs onto the sponge. I did 2 of each color, and then I went and just filled in the gaps with the same base color. I try not to apply too many blobs on the sponge because I don't want it to all look like one color and just kind of merge together. So I always put more of that base color, that light 53 color, more than anything else. And I love that I said there's no technique and then I'm giving you technique. But once you're done with that, you're gonna just dab it onto your nail. I'm literally just bouncing the sponge right onto my nail. That was real time. I did it like 2-3 times, and then I'm gonna go ahead and refill my sponge. And how many times you refill really just depends on the look that you're wanting, but I just refilled it 1 time. So I applied polish a total of 2 times onto the sponge. And when you go to reapply it, I try to get it pretty similar to how it was before. So I try to line it up. It's okay if it's not perfect. And then when I go to sponge it onto my nail, same thing. I'll try to line it up as close as I can get it and then sponge and dab it onto my nail. You do want to make sure that first layer dries before you go to sponge on that second coat. So I waited about a minute to make sure, and then I'm just going to sponge that on. And I will blend it around, so I'm going to move my sponge a little bit, but not too much because I still want the colors to be separate, but just fade together a tiny bit. So once I was done, happy with the look, I'm going to clean that off using a brush and nail polish remover, and then finish off with a top coat. So again, super simple. I did do 1 nail at a time just because I wanted each one to have a different look. And here is the final mani. What do we call this? Marble, granite. I don't know. I like it though. I think it works really well with these colors. And overall, I'm happy with this kit. I think it's one of those kits you can do just plain if you're just looking for some cute fall colors, but there's so many nail art possibilities too. I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of this look? What do you think of the kit and the colors? And thank you to Azure for working with me on this video. I'll have this kit linked down below for you guys, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.